I want to open up with being beautiful and what that means. I think what people need to understand is there are uggos out there. And you know what? Sometimes you just can't be fixed. So what you shouldn't do is have kryptonite injected into your body to then try to transform you into a more attractive person. I think that is the life lesson we all need to take out of this. Just remember, some people are hotter than others.
Dude, what does that say about us, man? Are we uggos?
No, dude, I'm never an uggo. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is not even a question at this point. God. If I was at Smallville High, please. I would be like Ian. I would be all about the ladies.
Ian?
Yeah.
No, he's all about getting ahead, dude.
Yeah, I know, but he's also
He's just taking advantage of them.
But he's also about the ladies. No, Jonathan Taylor Thomas knew what he was doing.
Dude, he would probably go after a guy if it would benefit him.
It doesn't matter. He still knows what he's doing. Hell, he probably went for a girl and a guy at the same time. It wouldn't matter because Ian, he's just so good looking. You just let it all go.
Yeah, you really like him, huh?
Who doesn't love Jonathan Taylor Thomas? What do you got to say bad about him? Say it to my face, dude.
I'm saying it to you right now.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Adam Brody, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
That's different. Adam Brody's my twin.
Adam Brody's your twin?
Yeah.
So you love him more?
No, Adam Brody and I look too much alike, so that's not really changing anything.
Okay.
That's what I mean. If we're going to go to like a better looking, then you got to change yourself. You can't just become yourself. And that's what me and Adam Brody are.
Yeah, you don't want to be a facade.
Oh, and we go full circle again with the opening. How do we do it?
Dude, I don't know, man. We're just really out there. We're really out there.
But yeah, we bring it all back.
Yeah. We're like Boomerang, you know?
Yeah, Captain Boomerang. Yeah, everyone loves him. Best Flash villain ever, right?
Miss that guy.
Yeah. It's a shame he died.
Yeah, in Suicide Squad?
Yeah. Hey, James Gunn, he's going to have full control.
Died in, first 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Which was really funny, because on the press tour for Suicide Squad, they had all those actors doing like an entire press tour as if they were going to be big.
We're gone. Just like wiped off the board.
And you know what? You got to be able to appreciate that.
Yeah. And, you know, the things about this episode I feel like are pretty cool, you know, because
to get back to the fun.
Yeah, we get Whitney. We get Whitney for a couple of seconds.
You mean your twin? Dude, Tay says that you and him are exactly alike, so this is your guy. Were you happy to be able to see your twin back?
Maybe we didn't appreciate him as much as we should have, you know, looking back.
You know, I was with you, and I don't want to jump into it, but the scene does take a turn for the worst in my mind. And sure, I get this is 2004. Times were different. Man, I got a lot of rapey vibes in this episode. I don't know about you, but
from
the boys' locker room doesn't seem like a safe place to me. That's all I'm trying to say,
bro. This is like we talked about. This is an alternative high school.
There's no other way around it. You can't prove us otherwise.
It's just, where's the monitors? You know, where are the hall monitors?
Where are the teachers, Joseph? Where are the adults? Where's the principal?
Yeah, we had him in what, 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Reynolds?
And he just came, you know what? He gave Clark too hard of a time where Clark then made a phone call.
He's like, all right, y'all know it's me, right?
Yeah.
It's Clark Kent.
This is CK.
CK, and don't make me call again. All right? You should know what this is about. Shut him down.
Apparently they shut all the teachers down.
Yeah, they teach themselves. This is like accepted.
I'm just...
Maybe Clark is Justin Long, and he made this school.
That would be great. Hey, I don't mind that movie whatsoever. In fact, I think it's very enjoyable on a Saturday afternoon where you could just watch it, feel like, yeah, no matter what, even if you fake a college, even if you I guess run away from home, steal your parents' money, and in the end, somehow it's going to turn into a real college because this is fairy tale land. Jesus, that ending, I wanted to... Come on. No, in real life, they all go back home.
No.
And they all work at the 7-Elevens down the street.
No, dude, they get accredited for their fake school for 1 year. Probation. Academic probation.
Yeah. While they do little hippie, I guess, sonnets or speeches.
They're going to give out the greatest education. Like the degrees they're going to have. Oh, beautiful.
You know what? Let's jump back to the better education in Smallville.
Smallville High, the best education in the entire state of Kansas. There's no better. It's even better than the colleges.
Well, and what we do find out here, the most important thing, obviously, is the torch. And now the decade of running it from Miss Chloe Sullivan. We now have her being able to make this full return in this episode where she is back at it. And man, she is looking great. I'm not going to lie to you, Joseph. This entire episode is a little bad for me. But the last 5 minutes, last 2 minutes, crushes me. And I think it's just the realization of what it means. I'm not going to spoil it. We're going to get to it. It's just Façade really got to me in the end.
Really?
And I'm shocked by this.
Yeah.
I really walked away going, I feel like shit.
Yeah, it's good, right?
I mean, maybe I'm not that beautiful.
Oh, man, and we just get more Lois. I think you're forgetting about her, dude.
What? Well, no. I don't think I'm forgetting about anything. I like Lois in certain moments. She comes on too strong in others. I will say she's growing on me quicker than John. Because John somehow seems to be staying the same for me. And no matter what you think that John, oh, look, he makes up for it. No. John is a straight up douchebag in this episode. And by the way, he shows off his guns in this episode, if you couldn't tell. What is this? We're having old men just now showing these off. Look what I can do now.
He has to compete with Lionel in prison.
I don't have no liver disease or heart problems with these guns.
Dude, he has to compete with Lionel, man.
I don't need Clark's help.
He's very embarrassed about his fight with Lionel, and so he had to really bulk up. He was like, wow.
In the coma?
Yeah.
He bulked up while he was in the coma.
Yeah.
And what we also have to acknowledge, too, this is 2 months after that. They even say it.
Wait.
Martha says it in the episode when she is fighting with John.
I don't think it's been 2 months, though.
We'll get to it then. Gotcha.
We're back again. Just so you know, we're now rebranded. We forgot to mention that, dude.
Oh, yeah,
we're
that's
two
right.
nerdy idiots now.
Oh, yeah.
It fits better.
I don't know, man. I don't even...
You're an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're a nerd. I'm a nerd.
I don't call us that. I don't call us anything except for Joseph and Taylor.
Okay. Our real names?
I'm really good with names.
Or are they?
Well, yeah.
Maybe we go by our middle names.
I would hope so. No. Why would I go by my middle name?
Clark Kent has a good middle name. You know what it is?
What is it now?
Joseph.
Oh, God. By the way, you've told me this before, and I just set myself up again. I don't know why I do these things.
I was like, wow, you really forgot, huh?
God, I hate me.
And we're back again for Façade. Oh, what does Façade mean, Taylor? Go.
Façade means something different than what you are seeing.
Cool.
It is fake in a way, a mirage, you could say.
Oh, okay. Good synonym.
Yes. Thank you. By the way, that's not even me looking it up.
Nice.
That's how smart I am. Genius.
Yeah, Façade, Episode 3, Season 4. Please, once again, follow us on everything. Somebody Save Me Podcast. We are on Twitter. Please leave reviews. You can actually... There's like Q&A now you can do on each of our episodes on Spotify. They allow that now. So if you listen on Spotify, you can literally ask us questions, say what you wanted about the episode directly on there.
Dude, I don't see enough 5 stars. It's pissing me off. I need more 5 stars.
Yeah, and then of course 5 stars.
You better say you gave us 5 stars and then ask a question. Because if you don't say you gave us 5 stars and just ask a question, you know what you're going to get in return? An answer, and it's not going to be a happy one either. Oh. It's going to end with like a middle finger, maybe some ... after, but I don't want to continue the conversation. That's me shutting it down.
You are scaring me.
Yeah, well, you better advertise you did 5 stars.
True. He's right.
There's no takebacks.
So we're going to get started now. Again, thank you for listening this week. Again, we're on Façade, episode 3.
Some real high school drama, folks.
Finally.
I know, yeah. Before we get into that, yeah. This is a shout out to everyone who always looks for the drama, high school, the ladies, the guys, the relationships, everything. This is what Smallville is about.
We're already matching the vibe of senior year here, so boom.
Horniness?
Let's go. Horny is back.
Yeah, horny is back in the
year. Dude, horny is back this year.
You know who else is back in this scene? Mr. Whitney.
Whitney Fordman. We get a flashback as the beginning of our episode. And Eric Johnson is back here to play as Whitney Fordman, of course, Lana's first boyfriend, the jock, who went to the military, died 2 months later. Or was it like a week later? I don't know.
It was 2 weeks later, I think. Remember, it was basic training, but somehow basic training is them shipping them off overseas.
All right, you're trained for a week.
And just
you're good.
throwing grenades in there. Maybe that was just basic training, and they took it too seriously.
An accident in the drill?
Guys, you weren't supposed to step on the mines.
We said the fake grenades. What are y'all doing? And they're like dead, so they're talking to no one. All right, we went dark for a second.
Not dark enough.
Whoa.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, so we're at a pep rally, freshman year, and...
Hey, you want to know why Clark doesn't go to any more pep rallies? It's because Whitney decides to call him out. Hey, who thinks they're a better football player than me? This is Whitney in his junior year. Get!
Yeah, he immediately sees. Well, is he a junior or is he a senior?
No, he's a junior. Because remember, this is their freshman year. So this is Clark's freshman.
But it would be Whitney's senior because he left after season 1.
Wait, no. I thought in season 1 they were sophomores.
Nah, they're freshmen, dude.
I guess that would count as that. Then this whole scene is really weird to me. I'm not going to lie. This actually then now throws me for a loop. I thought this was a further flashback. Now this is more inappropriate than what I was... Okay, keep going.
And also, yeah, it's like the... This is weird.
Why does
Whitney
he
calls
look
him out.
Why is his hair like this, though? Everything just looks so different, like it's supposed to be even a year before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like even Clark's look.
Yeah, just, I guess, how they originally looked. Like, this is how Clark looked in the first episode.
Man, maybe I just didn't realize it because, I forgot that
remember, they were
season.
literally like 14 and they're supposed to be.
Oh, it's great. Thank you for bringing this up. So now during a pep rally, you know what you do when you're a senior? We got the hottest 14-year-old on the booth. You want a dunker, Clark? Why don't you throw a football? Throw the football, man.
Hey, that girl, I'm going to date her. Been dating her a while now. Dunk her. Get her wet. Get her wet for me, Clark. Dunk her, Clark.
She's 14.
Get her wet.
She's 14. This school is crossing lines. I don't like this at all. Like, if somebody said this at a pep rally, Joseph, a teacher would step in.
Dude, and then, and Clark just totally chokes here because he's looking at Lana at the dunk tank,
and this
sees
is
the green necklace.
How far is he?
Yeah, is he, like, nervous? What is he nervous? It looks like he's nervous or he's... I don't understand.
He starts to shake, and that's what I mean, that I thought this was even before our season 1 because of the way if he acted this way around her necklace from this distance, he could never have been 5 feet from her. Dude. I don't know how they even grew up together if he's acting this way around her necklace right now.
Remember when the first episode, he like walks towards her and he falls with his books? That was pretty far too.
So it did affect him this bad, and he was really putting up with the pain? I thought they grew up together. How long has she been wearing this necklace?
I don't know. When did Aunt Nell get her welding skills?
I mean, I thought she was already the
probably
ultimate
after
welder.
she was done piping.
No, it was when she had to rebuild Smallville. So after the meteor crash is when she became the ultimate welder. It makes sense.
Rebuild the town now. We believe in you.
We're depending on you now.
We can't use John. You know that.
He sold the cream corn factory to the Luthers.
Yeah. He paid people in bread.
He still does.
He has a random person in his house that he found in a cornfield.
Do you know Earl? He's still out there.
Level 3, dude. R.I.P.
Yeah. Shakes. Yes.
So, yeah, we get some shakes here from Clark. He's like, it's like, I don't know if he's nervous or it's a mix of like, maybe it's like that thing you see insects or mosquitoes, right? And then you just start itching.
Come on, Clark, dunk me.
Why does she do that? Clark, take your time. Take your time, you'll be okay. And it's like weird. Like, are we like popping our cherry right now?
And Clark was about to throw it about 50 yards to the right.
No, he was about to do the throw where like he releases too late and just hits the ground.
It would have been awesome to be able to see that, but instead, before he's about to make that promising throw,
we get with the school mascot. It's the crow. Crow comes out. Everyone's getting all hyped up, and then Whitney, of course, like, "Hey, it's the crow. Who's the lucky freshman this year?"
Probably the biggest loser, just like every year.
All right, number 87 of the team
Brett.
comes up. Brett, just leave me alone, all right? We always torture the mascot. It's tradition.
Why would anybody be the mascot then? I put that in the notes. Why would anybody want to volunteer?
Oh, because Clark even tries to stop it. Right. And even Lana, too, I believe.
Lana doesn't say anything. Remember, she's just the hot...
Dunk me.
She's just the hot 14-year-old.
What can I do?
Full in water.
And then, yeah. Stop, you guys. And now we get this random girl come out with her glasses.
Oh my god, it's Scabby Abby.
Bro. And I'm sorry, but yeah, she got crazy pimples, skin, whatever you want to call it, all over her face.
She looks like Dusty Dingleman from Just Friends at the very beginning. This is exactly what this female looks like. Even has the glasses. The teeth are even messed up in yellow. Biggest craters. And then now they're holding up the mascot head going, yeah, Scabby Abby, Scabby Abby. And she starts running away.
Put your mask on, Scabster. And what is wrong with these people?
She is crying. She then gets behind a vehicle, still sobbing her eyes out. Folks, and Joseph. Yeah. I put in the notes. She's disgusting. All right. She is gross.
What are you talking about? She's beautiful.
I would probably be in the crowd screaming Scabby Abby myself. I'm sorry.
Wow. We know you're the bully.
All right. Man, I'm not going to lie. If it was tradition when it comes to being the mascot, and then you decide to be the mascot even though it's a horrible thing to be, I think it's on you. I think it's your fault, Scabby Abby.
Yeah, I mean, like...
if it's tradition...
Why are you doing a crow
when you
look like that?
Did nobody warn her?
Maybe she was really optimistic. She's like, if I have all these scabs, maybe they won't do it to me.
Turns out they then make that nickname Scabby Abby.
Yeah. They come up with Scabby Abby. So,
but now we are going to the present day.
Present day. And we have, oh, don't worry, sweetheart. I won't let you waste your senior year like all the others. Now we have a doctor.
You promise people will like me? Oh, I promise, Scabby Abby.
Just like they did me.
And this is her mother now about to do an operation on her. So Cosmetic we can only assume, Joseph, this is Mama Scab.
Mama Scab or Dr. Scab?
Yes. This is the elder Scab.
Dr. Scab. Hot.
By the way, good work.
Yeah. You would get some confirmation of how much work that took. But hey, she looks phenomenal. But now we have this crazy, what do you call these things? Like,
all right, so
Iron Maiden? Like an Iron Maiden type of, I guess, metal coming down frame onto Abby with all these needles about to just slowly stick into her skin.
It looks like the machine, but just covering the whole body that they used in the James Bond movie with Halle Berry, where it just like injects into the skin, but it's also like glowy and clear on the outside.
Very reminiscent again of Wolverine. To not mention, of course, Marvel.
I'm trying to avoid that in season 4. We can't be doing this. But yeah, so it does kind of look like that. And with the injection now, we can only assume this is kryptonite going into the body of Scabby Abby, her senior year. She is, I'm assuming, wanting to look beautiful. So now we are on the opening credits. Mama Scab, bad guy. Scabby Abby has got to have something wrong with this procedure.
Oh, and I can't wait for everyone to just see what it is, you know?
All right,
and for us to talk about it, too.
Scabby Abby.
Have a new power.
Scabby Abby.
Power to put down.
Sarah or Emily.
Scabby Abby, bro. Wait, are you meaning like before operation?
Before operation. Freshman year.
Yeah, I'm going to go with her because the other two are just weird.
Dude, I'm still going with Sarah. All right, just had to ask. Keep going. Sorry to interrupt. That's why.
Dude, you're crazy. You're crazy.
But yes, we have a new power.
New power? Oh.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. Because why? We'll get to that, but... Yeah.
How does it even really affect you?
Yeah, so we're back to the Kent Farm. We got a nice little imagination narration going on or commentary of a football game. And it's like, oh yeah, he's led the MU's incredible comeback. Kent takes it to the 10-yard line. He fades back. Here's the pass. So it's a commentator for a college football game because Clark is daydreaming of playing football for METU.
Yeah, dude. Instead of going to Wichita to play catch with Pete, he decides to just play catch with himself.
Stop bringing him
farm.
up. We know you love him, okay?
Okay, all I'm saying is this isn't a good look from Clark, dude. You're playing catch with yourself and, like, thinking that you're an all-star in your own head. Well, how old are you? What are we doing, Clark?
Dude,
Where's your dad? I thought your dad was the quarterback.
He's the
Where's
last
the
chance,
play
dude.
catch?
It's the last chance,
What
bro.
is
Senior
this?
year.
What is this, huh?
Last chance.
So all of a sudden we're just going to play with ourselves? Get a friend, Clark.
Dude.
This was sad. I was disgusted.
He's so cute when he throws the football to himself.
He's spitting the football. He throws it to himself. And then he sees it tired. And he's like, you know what? I can make that.
How high is he right now that he does not know that Lois is right there? He could have easily just been speed running in front of her.
Listen, nobody wants to be a Lois hater like Taylor. However, he's not paying attention to her. He's tired of her ass. Have you not been able to tell in the episode?
I love this moment here.
Yeah,
when they're going back and forth.
He's not really paying attention. He's like, go home.
He's like, oh my God, Lois, you're still here.
Exactly.
He's like, when's the first game or first trial? What'd she say? First game?
Yeah,
right?
she goes, hey, when's the first game? Oh, I'm not really on the team.
I love that. He's like embarrassed, like, oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see me throw the ball.
I don't know why Clark is so embarrassed with people of him wanting to be on the football team.
He's a big motherfucker. Why does no one ever just
This would be something like... That's why I don't understand this whole facade right now that he is pulling off.
Nice.
Why are we not feeling like this freshman year? We're feeling like this senior year? It's just such a big change where... Is Jarrell still inside of him and Jarrell wants to be a quarterback? I don't know where this came from. It's just kind of out of left field for me.
It's like it's always been lingering there because it's been talked about, but he wasn't this passionate about it, you know? But maybe it's just really all hitting him, you know, senior year, dude.
Yeah, hits us all.
Yeah, senioritis. An arm like that is a get out of geek free pass, Clark. Well, even if I want to, it's like, well, obviously you do. It's like, that wouldn't be the reason. She's always interrupting him and shit.
Well, you know what? Thanks. I don't really consider myself a geek, though.
And walks away.
Dude, what is
Lois is like, okay, then what do you see yourself as?
And by the way, once again, I just have to point these little things out.
Yeah.
Lana would have been like, oh, no. I'm sorry. Did I hurt
Clark,
you? That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I meant to explain this. Lois just immediately is like, no, we're just going to continue this conversation, you big titty baby.
Yeah, where are you going? Hey, what do you see yourself as, huh? He's like, I'm like an outsider, I guess.
That's what all people who want wedgies say.
And Clark's like, did I tell you how much I'm going to miss you? And I love that. I love that. Because, yeah, he wants her to get the fuck out of here.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not even giving in that he was high there.
General pulls up, though.
General Sam Lane coming in again. Michael Ironside playing Lois's dad. And Lois is like, why are you here again? Don't you have like 3,000 men to watch over?
Well, and what's going on here now is that she even says she's leaving off to Met U, her school. So there's no point for her dad to come. She's already leaving. Can't you just go to the admissions office? Hey, Lo, you're a big dummy.
Yeah. You didn't have enough high school credits. Like, what are you talking about? I skipped a couple classes. He's like, you failed last semester.
Clark laughs his ass off. I love that so much.
He's laughing so hard.
I like that even the general's looking at him like, dude, too hard.
Yeah, he's like, come on, man. You can chuckle a little bit, you know? He's like, not to worry, though. I'm sure that Clark will be happy to show you around. And they both go, show her around where?
Well, looks like I got bright and early tomorrow morning for you. You're going to start some Smallville High.
Lois does the sigh.
Son of a bitch!
Clark just looks down like, oh my God. Amazing.
And you know what? Let's go to Smallville High.
Oh, where everyone's just fucking chilling outside, tossing a football, skateboarding. Lois has the best car I've ever seen in my life.
Hell yeah, this looks like she's all that high school right now.
Yeah,
they're gonna start.
This is truly senior year right now.
Yes, and also I do like that in all the movies. I know this is where Smallville is pulling at my heartstrings. I like this type of atmosphere because it is just the carefree, like Grease, like who gives a damn about school? This is senior time.
Yeah, at alternative high school.
Yeah, well, there's still no teachers.
Surprised there's no gunshots being shown off.
No, they only use axes. So that's the rule, is that each person can pull an axe, but they're not allowed to pull guns.
Van did.
Van was a racist. That's different. Nobody liked him still.
No racist should have a weapon.
And also, he worked in the computer labs. We still don't think he was a student.
That is true.
Yep. See,
he was a hacker.
I could connect these dots.
Just talk about Chloe getting some nice thickness, dude.
Ooh, I'm not going to talk about that because that's inappropriate. Instead,
let's talk about her shitty outfit because she brought back freshman year Chloe again.
Dude, this is actually like 90s look though. Come on, man. The pants are there.
I just don't like it with the top, dude. We could have done something better with that.
Maybe if it was like a camo top instead. Maybe that's what we're working with.
Wow, dude. Is Chloe Blossom and fucking Lois's Buttercup?
Dude, this is prime right now for Chloe to start recruiting girls. This is exactly where she started this in her life. But going back to Smallville High, not real life, sorry, is that Chloe is now mentioning to Lois, hey, you know you got 5 credits that you're still missing, you big dummy. So looks like I'm going to get you to be able to work at the Torch. Lois says, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Why? Because you don't like reporting on the news? No, actually, I don't like butting into people's business.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Is it not? Well,
No. That is a lie. That's all she kept doing with Clark and the Kents. She kept showing up. And then she was about to walk upstairs, too. Lois is very blunt. That is the character we all know. And
she kind of had a reason to investigate Chloe's death, because that's all it was about.
You know what, Joseph? You know who I'm going to trust here? Her cousin. When her cousin even just says right now, oh, please, that's so you. Come on, let's go.
I guess that's why they're cousins. They love gossip, huh?
It's going to be a great start.
And now we go in, and Clark, of course, is coming down the stairs, stops by the wall, and sees the sign for football tryout. So, of course, daydreaming again. But then, he hears all this commotion behind him about the hottest girl walking down the hall.
Scabby Abby is walking down the hall, and she is looking good.
But yeah, she says, she's like walking by everyone. Even the Brett guy who made the name is looking at her like, oh, man, that's a... Whew. Yeah, you just hear them all just like grunting in the back.
Hey, Joseph, quick question. So the time does not make sense.
What do you mean?
Was Brett in what year when he made that comment about Scabby Abby? That was Brett freshman?
Maybe he fell too.
That was Brett being a freshman saying, oh, it's a tradition to pick on the mascot?
Yeah.
What? How would he know about that?
He had to have failed.
Like, it's the only thing that would make sense.
I mean, how he acts later, he looks pretty dumb.
This is an alternative high school. Anybody says otherwise, you are a damn liar.
Yeah, it's honestly. And then, so Abby does say hi to Clark. She's like, hey, Clark. And even Clark's like...
He takes a second.
He's like, whoa. Abby? And they just keep talking about like, wow, you look really different. Like, yeah, well, I went all this time without doing something about it. So this summer I decided to, change it.
And she goes, I hope that my biggest problem is going to be the locker, because apparently she has some trouble opening it or something. I don't know. Either way, Clark goes, you know what? So what made you kind of change your look here? What made you finally realize that you wanted to do something about your ugliness, Scabby Abby?
Yeah, so why'd you do that? Real high moment from Clark, because like she kind of just explained it already. And he's just like, so why'd you do it?
And she even explains, senior year, just wanting to go all out. This is our time to be able to look our best. So this would be my last chance to be able to pull this off. Obviously, her mother has inserted this into her brain to make her believe that the only thing that matters senior year is being able to look good.
Oh, yeah.
As they are still talking, Lois and Chloe then walk by, and now they're not weird about it. Instead, they just say, "Hey, Clark." They're walking over to their locker.
Chloe immediately knows
Yes.
it's Abby, which is kind of wild.
Well, why?
I mean, she walked back to her and she's like, "Hey, Abby," and then
It's probably been her same locker for the entire time at Smallville, is what I'm guessing.
interesting. You know the fucking location of everyone's locker. That's so weird.
Well, she's locker mates across the hall. I figure she would know.
Hey, locker girl.
And isn't it Chloe's job to know everything? Because now we're on a decade of the torch.
Oh my!
And whenever you are Chloe Sullivan, you know everyone at Smallville High, even if you're new, even if you're
know their
old,
locker codes too.
even if you're held back like Brett 4 years. It does not matter. Chloe's going to know all about it.
Chloe definitely called her Scabby Abby too.
Yo, yeah, Chloe put that in the paper.
Yeah, so Brett made a great new name for our mascot. So yeah, Chloe's just freaking out like, wow.
This is weird because now they're talking about plastic surgery.
And now it's going into like, honestly, did you feel like a progressive vibe here?
This was very
This
strange.
was like kind of pre-woke era.
And I don't know how to be able to feel about it, because it is strictly about changing someone's appearance in this, whether or not plastic surgery is the route to go. Chloe said she's completely agreeing with the plastic
Your
surgery.
body,
Where Lois then says, I'm surprised Miss Editor-in-Chief would ever say something like that about somebody's body. I mean, come on, plastic bad. Clark then comes up, you know what? I think she looks damn good.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about, but she's fine. And then and Lois is like, yeah, what a shocker, and just laughs at him. Like that's the problem with high school. It's all a facade.
Oh, hey, the name of the episode. Whoa!
Clark's probably blown away right now. Everyone's hiding who they are. And
He doesn't know the name of the episode.
Yeah, he does. He's breaking the fourth wall. And so, yeah, she's just saying, yeah, everyone's faking it in high school. They're just trying to be something they're not. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what? I think you got your first article here.
And you know it's great? I'm pretty sure Chloe set her up, which is why she said that she agreed with plastic surgery in order to see what Lois's response was. Dude, Chloe is the greatest.
Or maybe she's actually believing it, and she's too smart. She knows, like, wow, that's actually...
They laugh at her, Joseph, while they walk away saying, looks like you got your first piece. Clark even smiles. Yep. By the way, Pete even said, there ain't no quitting at the torch.
Yeah, he just like, you're in now.
You're in now.
She said you have an assignment. I don't. I got the menu again.
New mats. They're coming.
I'm football now.
Hey, let's get to another inappropriate scene.
Woo! Let's go to
The hallway.
Another hallway where Lana's going in. She has a note addressed to Lana herself, wearing looks like what's still to be a Paris outfit, going to the coach's office. And it's Jason. Jensen Ackles appearing again as Jason. Oh, hey, babe. Oh, a note through the vent of my locker, huh?
Make out city.
Very creative. Well, I pride myself on being like I'm back in the 4th grade.
Yeah, like the teacher hitting on the students.
Dude.
Hold on. Let's just pause it real quick.
She's 17.
Let's just pause it real quick. Why couldn't you get a job somewhere else?
Why not the Talon?
Why not? something. Why not ask Lex, hey, can you help my boyfriend get a job? Because you know Lex would in a matter of 10 seconds.
Boyfriend, huh? How old is he? Is he my age? Why not date me?
Wait, what is with her and the older men?
What is with redheads in this town?
She has to go for somebody that's older, and that's why she always hates Clark, and she never wants to get with him fully.
He's a little boy.
He's young.
No, he's just a little boy. He's just immature, doesn't know how to be honest.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to do illegal things be a
Façade.
teacher. Be a teacher at the school, Oh, Façade there. He's not a coach. He's really a lover of the students. Façade.
So no one's judging the coach in the hallway sticking a note in someone's locker?
I put that in my notes. I said, wait, I'm pretty sure someone would notice this guy by now.
When's he doing that? It better be not during a passing period. But anyways, it's if we get caught, I could get detention. I could get fired.
And then all of a sudden we have a knock out the door.
So the thing is that she didn't know that he was going to have a job here?
No, dude, no. Are you kidding me?
Is that not weird?
Joseph, stop it right now. You know why? Because they're lying to you. This is the game they play. Do you not remember episode 1 where he told their entire life story in the middle of the street in Paris? Dude, they lie about this is their game that they play.
But she only followed the rules of the note saying go to the coach's office. So it's like when Clark just came in, he said, Coach Teague. And then she reacted as if, oh, Coach.
So this is a surprise?
I truly think it is because of the way she just made that face.
This is a good surprise?
That's what I'm saying. This is not normal. Why is this cool?
I don't understand why this is okay at all. And I'm pretty sure you would be reported in the actual news across the
Lana's
country.
dumbass is like, oh, Jason's at my school right now? Meet me in the coach's office? How'd he get in there? How did he get in there? What?
By the way, that's why I thought she knew. So it was just something that she thought
she just found out.
She thought he snuck onto the school grounds just to be able to make out with her in an office that he happened to find.
That's what she thought.
Jesus.
I would have been like, dude, what the fuck?
No wonder she failed finger painting.
No, she failed by cheating.
She failed photography. She failed tracing. She failed it all in petty.
Lana, just trace over. This is your last chance. Okay. I'll do it.
You only traced...
I'll take my boyfriend.
You only traced half of it.
I hate Clark. We know.
But yeah, so Clark does... Okay, we're going with you then on this.
Dude,
they didn't have any idea this is a surprise for even Lana. Clark then...
Yeah, because they immediately separate. Clark comes in, he's like, Coach Teague. And Lana makes that face. And then Jason's over, and they're getting introduced. I'm Clark Kent. Hi, what's up? And
Lana, what are you doing here?
Why does she have to pick up her shoulder thing? Because it was already down.
This is so awkward. And in all honesty, if Clark wasn't high right now, he would know that they were just doing it. And I wish he would have been... Look at her face. Look at her face, Joseph. Yeah. That's a face. She made that face in front of Clark as if that was a believable face. I'm sorry, everyone. I just had to pause it as she is looking at Jason like, what an excuse. What is this?
Yeah, Jason's like, so this lady, they offered this young lady to give me the grand tour. And Clark's just like, oh, cool. It's like, they didn't tell me you were Jason Teague, though. This guy threw a passing record his freshman year at Met U. He could have gone pro.
Yeah, well, now I'm just a transfer to Central Kansas A&M. It's pretty amazing how quickly you fall off recruiters' radar whenever you tear your rotator cuff.
And Clark's like, dude, badass.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't even react to that. He's like, cool.
All right, I'm just going to pause it real quick here as well. And that's just because before we get into it, I really like Clark and Jason's relationship. I don't know why, but it's better than Lana and Jason's relationship.
It's like he's having... I'm telling you, bro, because we talked about this a little earlier. So it feels to me almost like the actual sports or kind of cool brother kind of guy, like mentor.
This would be if Whitney was cool.
Yeah.
This is good Whitney.
Yeah.
Is how I look at Jason at this point.
Like, not a cocky asshole, just like a humble dude who's actually kind of cool to just hang out with.
Exactly. Versus the other way.
Throw the good old pigskin with.
Which, remember, that's you. Remember, Tay said that's you. You're Whitney.
No, I'm cool Whitney.
No.
I swear.
But yes, Jason then corrects him when Lana says, "Oh, yeah, coach. Actually, I'm still the assistant here. Quigley is still going to be calling your plays, so you're going to have to ask him about practice. Actually, I'm not on the football team. I want to try out." "All right, well, I mean, you're big enough, sure." And then Clark, gulp.
Lana even reacts too. You saw that? She's like, "Football? You don't do that."
Why is Clark this nervous?
Maybe because he could break someone with a single punch.
That's not why he's nervous, though.
He's nervous, dude.
I think he's really nervous as if he's not going to make the team.
Or also, maybe he's kind of still starstruck a bit. I mean, he's really sucking Jason's dick right now.
I don't think he's going that far, but gee. Damn. Good Lord.
Oh, Jason Teague, he did a passing record. He's like Brett Favre.
Can we go back to how inappropriate it is what him and Lana are doing?
Dude, it was so obvious. She might as well have been blowing him right before he got in there.
What is the coach name in Mean Girls?
Coach Carr?
Coach Carr.
Trang Pak.
That's exactly what's going on right now. Listen, just don't have sex. All right, sex is bad. Don't do it. All right, everybody take some rubbers.
Dude, I don't know about you. They always had some like coach like teaching sex ed.
No, not for me.
Really?
It was because for Taylor, health class was always the sex ed one. And it was never a coach that did it. It was always...
Mine was a coach. She was the tennis coach.
No, coaches...
One of the tennis coaches.
Coaches were geography teachers for me.
Yeah, there were random coaches that did also like sports.
History and all that. Yeah.
Love high school.
Yeah, let's go back. I only want to go back if it's Smallville High at this point.
Dude.
No teachers. Dude, they have a Jimmy Neutron school.
What work do they even do? I think it's just like limbo for them. It's like you could stay there as long as you want.
Yeah, you could just roam the halls.
They have graduations if you want to graduate. So...
Let's go to the Kemp Farm.
Have we even ever seen a graduation?
No. Because only about 3
Whitney
people...
skipped his.
They graduate only about 5 kids a year.
We're lucky to get 2.
This year we got 5.
They get 1, we just don't do it. It's just like it's just a lot of attention.
We just send it in the mail.
Don't waste our time, buddy.
Let's go to a fight at the Kent Farm that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so surprise. Hey, Martha and John are having a conversation because Martha is getting offered to manage the Talon by Lex. And of course, what is John doing?
Okay, so this is where it's going to be confusing with the timeline. That's why I'm going to have to pause this here. So this is where it is a fight between them. Obviously, if John has been in a coma now for all of summer, Martha hasn't been doing anything with the farm. With them not being able to do anything with the farm, bills have piled up. Martha says, "I need a job." John, "No, you're not going to do that. You know what? We've been looking at the books and we can do this." And look, Martha then replies, "Where are we going to find that? We've been over it every week for 2 months."
I don't know, man.
There's no way we can get out from under these hospital bills. So that means he's been awake for 2 months. But it also, I'm going to go back with what you're saying. I don't know how that could be possible, Joseph, because that looked like the first day of school.
Yeah, because it's summer project. Remember the summer or the summer art program? And then Clark was supposedly gone. Like, it said 2 months later.
Yeah,
like
I
before,
know.
Like when we had first episode.
Why did she say that then?
I'm trying to see if, like, really, like, if there's an explanation as far as timeline-wise.
Because now this is like jumping in order to play with us. That's what I feel like it is. It's so it can't give us an actual time. So it's just jumping back and forth in order for it all to make sense.
Maybe school started late?
Started what, October?
Because it says a 3-month absence. We were wrong. It's not even 2. 3-month absence. Clark was gone.
So Clark was gone for 3 months. John woke up at the same time as Clark coming back.
Yeah.
So then Martha saying that we looked at this now for each week for 2 months doesn't make sense.
Why did she say that? And who is we?
Who is
I
we?
think that's the biggest problem here.
Yes.
If it was literally anyone else but Clark and John, that would make sense. The only one I can think of is Lex because he's helped with financially already. That's the only person.
Maybe it's just in the context of them having this argument, you think it's her and John.
Or maybe she says we as in she was going over the books herself, reading them to fucking John in the coma. Oh, John, what do you think about this? Should we cut this?
But then John...
Okay, nothing? Okay.
John really shouldn't trust the books there.
Dude, she's probably like, I don't remember any of those conversations, Martha. What are you talking about? I haven't been doing anything for the past 2 months. I was sleeping. Unless school started late.
I mean, that's the only explanation there.
I mean, technically, did Clark... Okay, we're going to have to go a little deeper here because did Clark even finish his previous school year?
Yes, he did. Because also we have to say that with Lana leaving for Paris, she had to have finished her school year.
Damn.
And Lex even said...
And that's going to be early May, right? High school?
Yeah, and Lex even said they came back at the same time too.
So gone from May, say like May 15th. June, July, August. Yeah, that's 3 months.
It doesn't
so
make
then
sense.
what? They would start in October? No, there's no way. Unless
no
that
way.
town's crazy. Martha just fucked us up with the timeline.
Unless it's an alternative high school and they can go to school whenever they want.
That was the ultimate reason. Like, there's no way. Alternative high school, alternative rules.
But yes, they are still fighting about this because John
Martha!
She threw a wrench.
She's so stupid.
And now Martha's telling John, because John is still pissed, you listen, I'm not blaming you for everything. I just don't want to keep risking all this and be able to lose the farm.
You've worked too hard.
You know what? I've worked this hard in order so you wouldn't have to. John, you've been in a coma, so you haven't been working.
And Martha even says, like, you're not so bad right now, but obviously insinuating, I mean, it's like, we're going to need something because Clark's going to leave next year.
But it's also getting weird for me because then Martha says to him, you know what, Clark's going to be gone in college. You have the farm. I want something of my own. And then John laughs about it. He's like, why does it have to be with the Luthers? You know what, John? I'll be selling espressos, not masterminding hostile takeovers, meaning she's not going to be Lionel's assistant again. John scoffs at that. Well, I've always known that you wanted to have more than just this old farm. So you know what, Martha? You have my permission. Who the fuck does he think he is, being able to say some shit like that? If Martha wants to go work at the fucking Talon, she deserves to go work at the Talon. What makes you think you need to give her permission? Mr. I was in a coma not making any money? Martha's coming in with plans.
Look, it's just his ego.
What is this?
It's just his ego, dude.
And by the way,
know?
it's not even me that thinks this. Look at Martha's face.
I mean, she's just like, oh, cool. Like, pretty easy.
She's like, bitch, I didn't need your permission.
Dude, I mean, that was like, I mean, yeah, whatever. You know, it's just she's just stroking his ego, dude.
That's
okay?
what that was. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all, Martha. We don't have to. You've been sustaining this farm.
She's got to be a sub, dude.
How dare you? Martha's been doing everything this whole summer.
Dude, apparently for 5 months.
Yeah, apparently she's been doing a lot.
God, it's half a year, Martha. Get your fucking math right.
Let's go.
How's she going to manage someplace? She can't even get her months right.
You know, I told you though at the beginning here.
It's messed up.
You thought I was crazy. I'm glad that she at least proved me right on this, but she's crazy. Now let's get to a very sweet scene.
All right.
I do like this.
So now we have
Boys' locker room.
The boys' locker room, football locker room, and so Clark is getting approached by Jason Teague. I need your permission slip, bud. And of course, he's like, "What positions have you played?"
Hold on before you go on. Did he falsify that signature? Or did he even sign it?
Well, it has to be signed if he can play.
Or does he know that Jason doesn't see his signature? It's actually me complimenting Jason once again here in this scene.
I think that's a little far-fetched. I would say Clark most likely forged it.
Man, he is a bad boy now.
Or he went to Mama.
No, I don't think Martha would have signed off. Martha would not have asked for a job and done a signature on John's behalf without telling him. No way. She wouldn't do two
All right,
things.
it's either
in one.
forged or really far-fetched, I think, but I like it because it is sweet that Jason
Yeah, no,
just
that's what I
plays it
mean.
off.
Yeah. Because this is what it is where Jason even asked him about trying out for the football team. Well, what position have you played before? Well, I haven't ever played football. My father wasn't too keen on the idea. And now Jason is following up. You know what? Your dad doesn't know your dad doesn't know that you're going to be trying out, does he? You know what? When it comes to define my father, I'm kind of a pro. So instead of Jason being the coach or being a Whitney dickhead, instead this is more of an understanding. Listen, my dad's an asshole too sometimes.
It's actually works better and nicer if there is a John Kent signature, but he's getting told that obviously his dad didn't even know he's there.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean.
He probably sees it for. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'll let him play.
And that's what I do like about it, and it's because even Jason, as it's going on in the scene, he's like, listen, your dad may be warning you on some of these things, but what it really comes down to is that football, Clark, is just a game in the end. I've seen people give their whole lives for something like this. Don't be that. Instead, just look at it as, this is for fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Don't do it just for the Letterman jacket.
Yeah,
if you want to change, you got to do that yourself. Like, this isn't going to be, just about football.
Yeah.
He's like, well, that's why I'm here.
And don't let it go to your head.
And Jason's like, I don't think he liked that answer. Because Clark's like, well, that's why I'm here.
Well, no, I think he did. Because I think Jason is more of curious on what Clark's got. I think this is more of like that, once again, going back to the coach atmosphere, like, all right, let me see what the kid can do.
He's like, all right, come on, let's go check it out.
I'm banging his ex, so let's see.
Nah, dude, he ain't banging. He ain't banging, bro.
Now we got the early 2000s montage of the football scene.
Yep. And he's like, all right, Kent, prove to us what you got. So he gets tossed to football. He's going in for a quarterback tryout.
Yes.
Because obviously Clark is tall as shit. And
no, to your point, you can't hurt somebody.
Yeah, don't put him on some tackles.
Yeah, exactly.
Let people hit him.
Exactly. Well, no, I wouldn't even let people hit him, man. Don't put him as a running back either.
He can. We've talked about this. He could easily throw himself or something. Yeah. Like let himself be light.
Yeah, if he wanted to.
Oh, but he could just stand there. Everyone breaks their arms, and so he runs a play, all natural.
Starts throwing darts.
Yeah, he's throwing darts, bro. And even the guy couldn't even hold the ball right. He caught it and immediately fell down because Clark's throwing it that hard.
Okay, wouldn't it have been cool though if he caught and the ball blew up?
Dude, wouldn't it be cool if the ball just went through the guy?
I thought it would.
He's like, you're going to prison.
No, we've already seen with the baseball team, and whenever they hit craters into the outfield, instead they go, you're our starter.
Yo, hire him. He's coach.
He just killed a guy. Did you not see what he did? He hit him in the chest.
Can he play? Tell me, goddammit, can he play? But coach, damn it.
Oh my god. By the way, I figured it out. There's only coaches at this school.
No.
There's no teachers, just coaches.
And they all seem mean, except Jason. He's really turning the tide around here.
Yeah, by dating the students.
That's what you had to do, just throw in the mix.
I don't try to kidnap them and kill them. I date them.
Oh, look.
She would never wear this.
The other jocks here, the other football guys, Brett even too, takes off his helmet. Oh, look, it's Scabby Abby. Brett's like, are you kidding me? Oh, my God. And what is Scabby Abby
I'm going to give
now?
me some of that.
Yeah, he's like, dude, this guy is a horned dog. Pretty sure he's failed 3 times. And failed 3 years of school. And so
how old is that guy? I just need to know.
And Abby's at her locker.
In the hallway, not in the locker room.
Gets surprised by Brett. Is like, yeah, you scared me. Oh, well, I just can't stop thinking about you. I'm sorry.
You mean because I'm the girl that you gave the nickname Scabby Abby?
Yeah, I totally deserved that.
Wait, what did he get?
What? Wait,
he just got
you deserve.
You
deserve credit for the name.
He's like, yeah, don't thank me too much. I'm like, what? I wasn't.
It was a good name.
What?
I'm glad you thought that too.
She didn't even say anything to him.
I totally deserve that. You're right. That was a good name. It was off the top. I could do it again if you want.
You know what? But you know what?
This was before I've seen who you really are.
Maybe if I was just patient, you would have grown out of being such a gross, ugly person. into the most beautiful girl in school. He starts rubbing her chin, and you would think there's no way in hell Abby's eating this up.
Dude.
Instead, she's all about it?
Bro. Well, of course. She's like,
I thought this was going to be a horngry scene. If you want my opinion, I thought
it kind of ends up in a way like that.
on accident.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Otherwise, I mean, he gets some.
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
I mean,
he gets titty. He gets
I
titty.
mean, he gets second base.
Yeah, he gets titty.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah. I mean, in high school, are you kidding me?
But also, what? Like, senior year, we're just going to, let's go to the shower.
By the way, he must stink.
He's probably smells like ball sack.
He's completely still in his uniform.
Lana even checks it out as she passes by.
Well, as they are talking, Lana is then coming down the hallway. She's like, "Oh, hey, that's weird." And then they get all weird, and all of a sudden, Brett says, "I have a lot to apologize for. You know what? Let's say we go somewhere more quiet, more romantic. I know the perfect place for us, pretty girl."
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh my God, I can't wait." She closes her locker. She is wearing the skimpiest outfit I've ever seen in high school.
Yo, but she looks
She looks great.
good.
And
She
then
looks good.
He takes her to the boys' locker room.
This is his idea? Boys' locker room?
And he takes off his shirt, and now he's like, "Your turn." She takes off her ponytail. Hee hee. He then says, "Now your top." She takes off her top. All of a sudden, he's got full-on boob action.
Where is everyone?
Where are the teachers?
There's no one in this locker room? No one's checking on Brett? Did he just leave the tryout?
Did he make the team? I'm
I
not
think,
gonna lie.
Is he still trying out?
I'm not gonna lie. I think Brett may have made the right decision, but still.
Let's get some teachers around here. So, yeah, they go and lean up against the shower nozzle or the handle.
After he's kissing her neck so hardcore.
Yeah, and they're just getting super wet right now.
Oh, yeah. She is licking his ear. He's putting his hand up her side.
Oh, feeling up her necklace.
Yeah. And
Why you got necklace? Why you got all that necklace?
And then he pulls it off and it drops. She starts rubbing his body so hard. He's like, "Oh my God, it's so wet in here." Now they are making out.
But now, as they're making out, we get this crazy weird,
Green? Like
glue? Yeah, it's like
it
a
looks
green...
like a Joker smile that's being created.
Yeah, green pigmentation like across the cheeks and stuff when they're kissing. And even Abby's like, whoa, stop. He's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "You didn't feel that?" He's like, "Of course I felt that."
This connection?
Yeah, my boner. She's like, no, I'm scared. No, I don't want to do this anymore. And he's like, "Oh, so still same old Scabby, huh?"
Actually, it's more, nobody says no to Brett.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Are you Scabby Abby or are you Abigail Fine?
And as she is at her locker, he then sees inside of a mirror his face starting to crumble, starting to crack, where he then looks like a disfigured person. In a way, it's like a melting type thing. It's extremely gross. And all of a sudden, he is freaking out. "Oh my God, what have you done to me?" He then runs out of that locker room. We are now going back into the street with Lois in her red Mustang.
On her phone.
Okay, I need to talk to the admissions office right now. All of a sudden, Brett just runs in front of her car. She hits him. I automatically put in the note because he's shaking on the ground. Coma.
Love coma. Man. Look at him. He was seizing up.
He's seizing up.
He's like, he's got blood. It looked like it's coming from his ears, his back. He completely slammed that windshield.
I also then asked the question, though, of her power. So it doesn't really happen? They just see it in the mirror, and they just automatically believe that they're ugly?
So she causes hallucinations.
Of ugliness?
I guess. Because it looks like the face
and then it makes you jump out in front of a car?
Looks like maybe they're just going hysterical. And maybe it feels like something, maybe? I don't know. But either way, yeah, it's weird. Like a hallucinogenic type of reaction.
It's like Scarecrow. Instead of scaring people, he made them look at their... It's really just looking at themselves, being so terrified at what they see because of the ugliness. I'm trying to remember.
Looks like their face is melting and stuff.
What's 7? This would be Pride. of being able to live with your face carved up or take the whole sleeping pill bottle. And this is what these people are doing. Instead of their faces being ugly, they want to kill themselves.
Interesting.
So it's very shallow of these individuals. Maybe they should die.
Maybe.
Comas.
Love comas. So, yeah, and Brett gets taken. So we had the ambulance come. Abby is in the back, like freaking out, just watching from afar. Clark shows up like, Lois, what's going on? He's like,
Lois, what'd you do?
he just ran out in front of me. I don't know. He looked hysterical. I mean, like, he looked fine physically anyway, but the cops think he, like, lost it. He's like, who, Brett? I just saw him at practice. He was fine.
Are you sure about that? Yeah. Think about it, Clark. It's the start of a new season. Scholarships, the entire town, counting on you to be their hero. Everything is on the line. You know, are hiding behind the big man on campus mask. Some people truly are nervous about these things.
I love Clark. He's like, no way. If anything, Brett was too overconfident.
Dude,
like,
Brett's the biggest douche in the school.
He's like, then what about, like, you want to tell me why he was running around half naked then?
Yeah, I understand my windshield being broken, but not that.
Yeah, he's like, he was soaking wet. Who would do that? And Clark's even like, wet?
Yeah. Did you say wet?
There's water in the locker room.
And I decided to. I'm just sticking with Scooby-Doo gang here. So Freddy then decides, you know what? I think I may found something. Freddy is Lois. And now Daphne, Clark, says, come with me. And they are going into the boys' locker room. And this is what you do when you're in the boys' locker room and a girl walks in.
Oh my god, damn, ass, titties. Whoa. I love this though. And Clark's even trying to stop her like, yo, Lois, I think you're missing a few prerequisites here to even be in here.
Joseph, she's wearing the same thing she does down the hallway.
Yeah, and even she goes though. She even's like, so you have been checking me out, huh?
I'm disgusted. I am so disgusted. I'm so bothered that she were to make that comment. Instead, I just like how she is with the scene. Like, dude, I don't care.
Dude, they're just like, it's like weird flirting, bro.
Okay. I don't know what it is, and it pisses me off. And the only thing I don't like about it, I don't think I've ever seen people act this way. It's such like a weird dynamic right off the bat, where apparently I'm supposed to believe there's no attraction here.
What I'm thinking it is, because you see how people, like, say for example, you ever had like a friend or just two friends who like clearly looked like they liked each other, but they would just act like, you know, be so open with each other, like talking shit to each other all the time. Like, damn, y'all argue so much, y'all should just get married or some shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Never had people like just that stereotype in general?
If you want my honest opinion, whenever people do that, and I thought the same thing with this, like, and this is the only difference. I thought it was just like a brother and sister type of relationship. And that's what Lois and Clark kind of remind me of. The only reason why it can't be like that is because Lois saw his dick. And she was just thinking about that nonstop. So it's like that's why they did that with the first episode. To emphasize, no, this isn't brother and sister. This isn't brother and sister.
She saw his penis.
She saw his penis.
Brother and sister don't see penis.
She liked what she saw, so let's just keep acknowledging the dick. That's the only thing that makes sense, because otherwise, like your little example, I would think brother and sister, like, shut up.
Interesting, yeah. And she even makes that comment, yeah, so you have been checking me out. So it's like, what is that? You know? And so now she goes up to one of the dudes in there.
Because this is about her cosmetic article for the Torch.
How well did you know Brett Anderson? Not as well I'd like to know you.
Classy.
Cool. Okay. All right. And then Clark just leaves her alone in there?
Well, he's like, I think you can handle yourself.
That's true. She has
he's giving her the confidence here.
Yeah. And so he finds Brett's jersey on the ground. He's like, well, here's his jersey. I guess this is why he was naked.
It'd be crazy if he had X-ray.
Oh, yeah? We don't have that power anymore.
That's gone, huh?
Yeah, he hasn't used it, I don't think, this whole season.
No.
Except the coffin.
I don't think
so. Oh, never mind now. Well, he used it later.
No, he used it. He used it for the coffin. You were right. He did.
Just the coffin, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so he actually finds Abby's necklace because she was wearing it as a crow in the beginning, in the flashback, and then she was wearing it in the shower and it dropped by the drain. So he finds the gold A, a little bedazzled, and it's like,
Scabby Abby.
This is totally,
Hey, for apple.
Hey.
Hey. Alicia? It's you?
I miss her. No, it can't be.
Gabby, no. She moved.
Adam.
It's
Adam.
Did he leave this? He was a diamond
He was
guy.
in that shower, dude. Remember? He stopped the fight in the shower.
No, he was in the girls' locker room for that.
Damn it.
Yeah, dude, don't sell our boy short. He's not in the guys' room.
Yeah, he was classy.
Yeah, dude.
That's where Brett should have taken her.
See how the guys act? Adam doesn't act that way.
That's true.
He's only around naked chicks.
He only the bitch to the girls in the girls' locker room.
Hell yeah, and then kicks them.
Now we're going to go to the Talon, where Lex is actually opening up like this hieroglyphics ancient historical symbol book.
You're missing the crazy point about this. 20 minutes in, we're finally getting Lex.
Yeah.
I put in the notes, I go, where have you been? Who are you, stranger?
That's true. It's like really right in the halfway mark almost.
We haven't seen a lot of them besides really being in Egypt here.
Yeah, it was such a cool scene, huh?
Yeah, great. I love it.
You make a habit of going through other people's mail because Lana now lives at the Talon, that little apartment. It's like, sorry, it was adjusted to Talon, so.
And remember, you quit the Talon.
That's me.
I own the Talon.
It's like, this is a weird selection you got here. It's like, what was the fascination with the writings, ancient writings? Lana's, of course, making this weird face reason already. It's like, school project? That was a Clark move, bro.
No, Joseph, you gotta say a line because it's actually one of my favorite lines ever.
What do you mean?
No, it's
right. Oh, for Lex's part, yes.
Here.
I agree.
Here, no, you
because
guys.
he's even like, you know, that's must be that same school project Clark's always working on.
Dude.
You know, for two people so different, you do share a lot of interests.
He really just hey, Lana, fuck you. School
Lana,
project, same as Clark.
Fucking roasted. My God.
His whole face is like just the head going, yeah, school project, huh?
Yeah.
Same as Clark.
I think he's truly just tired of just bullshit.
You know Jeremiah Bullfrog too, huh?
Oh. Same project, huh? School project. You failed Paris.
That's one of my favorite lines ever of Lex, where he is just so tired of that excuse that he's finally going to call it out.
He knows it's a clear lie.
Like, I'm done.
What's nice, he just doesn't even pry anymore. He's like, oh, fuck these kids, man. He's like, fuck these kids, bro. And look at this. She even picks up one of the books, and it has that symbol that's on her back
Her
now.
tramp stamp.
Yeah, her little tramp stamp symbol. And Lex even goes, you know, I've really admired what you've done here because a lot of people doubted it, but you really redeemed this place.
He starts complimenting her about what she was able to turn the talent into. Lana, oh my God, I've never seen Lex Luthor act this way.
You do give a shit.
You're coming dangerously close to being nostalgic.
And Lex is like,
oh my God, you're so hot.
Why'd we end it on there? Why'd we end it on there?
I don't it's so weird.
What was that? He doesn't even say anything. Like,
it's Lex being a schoolboy. And I told you this last season.
I think he's bored.
No, he's acting like a 16-year-old shy kid. I just love that you were able to turn this into something. You're just such an amazing person. I think you're just so pretty. I wish you would go out on a date with me. Dude, that's how he's acting.
No, dude. What he's doing here, bro, he's just bored because he doesn't have daddy to play with now.
Yeah, he wants to start playing with her.
He's just going around just being whatever. He's like, cool books. What's it about? Okay, fuck you.
He came to check in on her, hoping she was in her room so he could have a little makeout time that just so happened to involve cleaning off some dirt on her cheek. Hopefully she was cleaning.
Damn, that's really scarred in your memory, huh?
Yeah, I'm never going to blow. I can never get rid of that. Let's go to the Kent Farm.
We're at Kent Farm. And it's kind of a funny scene because Clark comes in on the porch.
Dude.
And John's here. And John's like, congratulations are in order, Clark. Coach Quigley called. You made the football team. And it's like, oh, shit. So you don't have to worry, Dad. I'm not going to hurt anyone.
I know how to control my abilities. You know what, Clark? I'm not sure you even understand the person that you are. You're going to be tempted to be able to throw the ball further. You're going to be able to do anything that you want to win the game. You know what, Clark? You're going to break all of my records. And I can't have that. Not in my house. Not with my super-powered son. Those are my records. Dude, what a little bitch. I don't think I've ever seen John act this way. What is your problem? Are you really jealous of your son? Because he's going to be the star football player and leave you in the dust with all your shitty records? Oh my God, John, this is not what a father does at all.
Dude, he's really come back and learned from his coma days.
If this was Whitney, John would be blowing him. But because it's Clark, you're gonna use your superpowers. Are you trying to say I'm gonna cheat? I would never do that. You don't even know if you would cheat, Clark.
You know, I just found out, Clark, that you're gonna be quarterback for the team. You know what's crazy? I was quarterback for the team. What are you trying to do? I'll get your mother out here.
You know what, son? You'll do whatever it takes to win, because that's football. You know what, Dad? I want you to tell me what the best part of your high school career was. I want you to tell me it wasn't football, you fucking liar.
Yeah, Clark roasts him right here. He's like, all right, Dad, why don't you tell me about your favorite memories in high school and tell me they're not football?
That's because this is all about jealousy from John. This is not a father move. This is a jealous rivalry that you think you have with your own son.
Just wait till he goes to the games.
Oh my God.
Because he'll still act the same way.
Yeah, it's because he's jealous.
And so Clark walks off, right?
Yeah, because he said he wants to live his own life. I'm going to do the things I want to do. Also, remember when John, and we complimented him, being such a great father, I'm finally going to trust you in the decisions you make? That's out the door when you're trying to break my records.
I hate you, son.
John lovers out there. What the hell?
If you go 1 point over me, you're cut off.
I dare you to throw more yards.
I dare you to even go to the game. But now we go...
to Dr. Scab.
We're back to the surgery office, cosmetic surgery office. We're at Dr. Scab. And she is checking out Lana's tattoo that is on her back. He's like, you know, you're not the first one to come in here about a regretful tattoo, but you're definitely the first one here that is not done by ink. And she's like, what? It's like, it's as if the symbol was just installed beneath your skin.
So, birthmark.
Yeah, a birthmark. And he's like, I'll have to send this tissue sample off to the lab, but I'm guessing removal is not going to be possible. I mean, it's literally your...
Without a skin graft,
like,
meaning that they're going to have to, I was assuming, like, rip it off?
Yeah, they would have to, like, rip it off, or it's just going to stay there forever. He's like, hey, you go to school with my daughter, don't you? And so, of course, yeah, that's like, I never forget a face, especially a perfect one like yours.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but Rainy Day called you out on something. And that was about Lana being a meteor freak. Now, she said that you were wrong.
Yeah.
This scene makes me believe you're right.
Why is she so fascinated with
Why
the
does
face?
she say that you have such a perfect face?
It's like, yeah, I never forget a face, especially one as perfect as yours.
And she even says you must get anything you want. And so and that's why I had to pause. And it's not even to call out anybody here. Rainy Day, I hope you're listening. But it's not even to really say, it's more like, that's weird. That's an acknowledgement that Lana has an attraction over anybody else. Her even being Dr. Scab, Dr. Fine, whatever, and knowing what it takes to be that beautiful and being able to inject kryptonite into somebody in order to transform them. Mm-hmm. Instead, Lana is already perfect. How would Lana already be that perfect? And it's not even to say like, oh, try to say she's not pretty. No. She said perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, she's flawless, nothing wrong.
She's just immediately touching her face, just in awe.
And now I'm getting the hint of jealousy from Dr. Scab.
Oh, yeah. And obsession in a way, too.
Yes.
So, and then, yeah, Abigail actually walks in on this. Okay, Rainy Day. Good rebuttal, man.
Oh, my God.
That was good. All right, so it's like, hey, Abigail, yeah, what's up? I saw you with Brett earlier. How was that? And she's like, what? What are you talking about? Nothing.
Lana really looks at her. Your mom's being weird. Can you help me out? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, I'm just going to go.
She's like, okay, I'll talk to you later then.
I'm just going to leave.
I'll just go fuck myself.
I'll see you guys later.
It's like, fuck me, right? It's like, bye, Dr. Fine. And it's like, all right, Dr. Fine. And it's like, Mom, what did you do to me? I kissed this guy and he freaked out. It was like he went insane or something. He's like, well, you're on my first trial, Abigail. There's always potential for complication. He's like, what? Brett's in the hospital because of me. He's like, isn't that the boy who named you Scabby Abby? Maybe he got what he deserved.
I'm kind of with Mom.
And Lana should too. Lana never did anything to me. It was like, let's go back to that now. Obsession now. And jealousy. I want her off.
Her saying Lana knew about and saw you and Brett. Lana probably told people by now, if anything.
I think everyone saw them and Brett.
Yeah, I don't know where this is happening from unless Lana's face did something to her.
Dude, well, just being around her, bro.
It's the only thing that makes sense where all of a sudden kill her.
Yeah, the mom's just like, this is a very serious problem. She says anything to anyone about what's happened, it's going to basically just destroy us. They'll take all of this away from me. And without your treatments, you'll go back to how you used to look.
Ugly.
You want to do it now? Is that what you really want?
I have done everything for you. You know what? You can do this for me.
Dr. Scab sucks.
You just need to do this right now, Scabby Abby.
Yeah.
So we are getting to the next scene, and Joseph, I'm not gonna lie to you. I consider myself, and we've talked about this, a guy who loves to be able to be romantic and be able to do a surprise for a lady, for my pain in the ass wife, to be able to show them how much you love them. And what I don't want to ever do is to take them into a scary room in the middle of the night, like a theater room.
In a school.
At midnight.
Is it midnight?
I don't know, but it's late. And what does happen in this next scene is that they are at Smallville High. Jason has now walked into the theater room with Lana saying, I have a surprise for you. He turns on the lights and it's not a surprise. This is what?
Is this the room of requirement right now?
I don't know what the plan was for this evening, and I was even hoping that it would have shown some type of dinner, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Maybe a movie. It doesn't have to be the projector. I'm not going to reach there. But maybe a movie or something. Just something set up. Is this like dress up in the theater room that he was having her do?
Also, how the fuck does he know about this room? He just started. Isn't this his first day?
Joseph, he's an assistant coach. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, way to break the rules so many times. Making out in your office. Now you're going to some abandoned room late at night using your hall pass, basically.
You missed one. He put the note in the locker.
Oh, yeah. Everyone saw you do that. Someone at least saw you do that. Like, what the who is that guy?
Is that Lana's locker?
You're the assistant coach? What are you doing?
Did Adam dye his hair blonde?
Yo, Adam! What?
What's going on, everybody?
I'm back.
By the way, best episode ever.
Top 10, dude. If we could go back to that time, I would.
All right, let's now continue with the conversation, though.
This stupid date.
Yes, of Jason and Lana, where Jason then says, I guess me being the coach, I'm going to have to start getting used to all of the football players hollering about you because they're going to be talking about that ass.
Yeah. He's like, no, you don't have too much to worry about.
Well, yeah. What about Clark?
And now Lana's like... She hates Clark at this point. Like,
Jim, I'm not going to lie, though. Once again, this is going to turn into something that's very sweet by Jason and Clark.
Yeah.
I don't know why Lana is standing in between them right now. I'm a little upset with her because Jason,
she's breaking up a bond right now.
Jason should be the new Pete, man. Clark found his new best friend. What are we doing?
Wow. So you want to whitewash Pete?
Listen,
That's what you just said, dude.
Tell
me the exact.
Tell me this.
Give me the exact opposite of Pete, guys. I want white. I want red hair.
No, it's blonde.
It's like a reddish blonde, dirty blonde.
Cherry blonde.
Yeah, cherry blonde. And it's just, it's so she's like, "What? Why are we talking about Clark? I thought this was about a surprise." Like, well, he actually, I don't know, he just kind of weird. He came up to me and was open with me about
yes. me. And she said, "That is weird."
It's like, you have no idea how weird that is. It's like, just the thing is, running the drills and putting together a good team is one thing, but having guys like Clark coming in for advice, it's not going to be easy looking at these guys like they're looking at me like I'm an adult. I still feel like one of the teammates.
And this is Jason now realizing he has to grow up and maybe not think about makeout sessions all the time with the student.
Maybe we should break up because this is illegal.
You know what Clark made me realize? I need to be a better human being away from you.
Yeah, you made me realize you kind of suck.
Like somehow Clark did.
Why did I come to America?
But it wasn't with. What's weird about it is with Jason even saying that he even mentioned in Paris in the first episode that she was trying to get over a guy. Yeah. So with him now going and him now saying that about Clark, he seems to think that he has realized who that guy is.
I think he's putting it together.
But what's crazy about it is this isn't a jealousy thing. Instead, he's like, I'm going to need to mentor guys like Clark. I'm going to need to be that older person in their lives in case someone is going against them that's close, like their fathers. Yeah. I have to then be that older figure and be mature. But maybe I'm going to fuck the student some more.
He's not having sex with her, dude. Chill.
You know what? He says, Lana, I'm sorry. Let's change this conversation.
It's not about me. It's going to be about you.
So I have an idea.
I'm going to pull this blindfold out. And I'm going to unfold it. And you're going to even have a weird reaction to it. She's like, is that a blindfold?
That mentions this is a scary room.
Yeah. So he wraps it around her. He's like, don't peek. And now we're going to get a very interesting scene. Jason walks out, right?
No, he runs out.
Yeah, he runs out. He's like, don't peek. Yeah, he's going to be right back. And the door closes. But then you hear it creak open.
Where's he going?
This was a setup, clearly.
Okay, actually, either one, it's a setup. Two, he had to use the restroom. He really couldn't hold it anymore.
He's like, you know what? I gotta piss so bad. I gotta piss really bad.
That's the only explanation I can give him because he left her just by herself.
Like, why not just have what you needed to give right now?
Why
the blindfold?
Jason.
Wouldn't you want a blindfold when she gets in there?
You know what's crazy? If the surprise was for Clark, I bet everything would have been prepared.
Oh my god. So yeah, the door creaks open almost right after Jason leaves. And we can clearly get this shift in tone, an ominous tone. This is not Jason. And then we do see that someone, it's Scabby Abby. Or the hot one, I should say. And Lana's like, Jason, what are you doing? And then Abby just reaches in for the kiss.
Woo! Yeah! Girls kissing! All right! Smallville! Woo! Girl on girl, baby!
What is wrong with you?
Oh, come on. Like,
you're excited?
Like, this was weird. You just happen to be blindfolded. Like,
I can't believe they showed that on television, dude. 2 women? That's... Wow.
Oh my God. All right.
Wow.
I'm kind of leaning towards you now. It's a setup.
Jason set this up so he could record it in the back. He's up in the room right now watching it on a projector.
So what you're saying is that Abby went up to him saying, I want to kiss Lana. Can you help us out with this?
Yeah, she's a really good friend of mine. I want to come out to her.
Jason. Yeah. Sure. You want me to blindfold her?
I have this blindfold. You're in luck today, Abigail. So as Abby kissed Lana, we see that same effect on her face that she kissed Brett. And Lana realizes it is Abby. She takes the blindfold off. And now she's freaking out because she's like, what the hell?
Did I kiss a girl and like it?
Whoa, you kiss way better than anyone. But not Clark.
I felt your lip gloss.
I knew you weren't Clark. Clark has kissed me the best.
No one else kisses me like him.
But now we have Lana having the same thing on her face. It's hallucinating. She's looking in the mirror, freaking out. Abigail's just watching her, just freak out.
Where's Jason?
Jason he just took a dump or something. And Lana's still freaking out. Looks like she's on drugs or something.
Abby is crying, freaking out. Oh my God,
and
I'm
now
so
we have
sorry.
the dumbest thing ever. Lana falls down and barely hits this little dresser cabinet looking thing. And then all of a sudden, this giant mirror on the dresser falls over and just falls over her. And now she's all cut up in the face and in her hands and stuff.
It's like an old 1800s mirror that would have weighed probably about 150 pounds, just falling on top of her, just crushing her. It's almost like she could have just moved out of the way.
No, we scream and look at it.
But instead, you put your hands up.
Whoa!
And she probably would have been able to like stop some of
I
it
think
if she
she
put her
could've caught
hands
it.
up.
She could have
Yeah.
just put him up a little higher.
I'm very confused by this power.
Dude, she was hallucinating. She forgot all motor function.
Exactly. What does the power do?
So what are we
Cause you to-
calling this? The crazy kiss?
Hold on. We got to be able to think about this now. All right.
No, we got time.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. No, there's a timer. Hold on. Kiss of conceited? Conceited kiss?
Ooh, conceited kiss.
Does that work?
CK?
CK? Conceited kiss. Does that kind of flow?
I mean, yeah. It's the effect of being conceited. You wanna look good and use your powers, you know?
Yeah.
And mind you, it was made from green kryptonite. That's what it looked like, right, in those needles?
Or shallow kiss.
Shallow kiss. I don't know.
I don't know,
This
but
one's tough.
yeah. But I'm going to pick one of those.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
go
I'm
to the
sure,
hospital.
Yeah, we'll come.
We'll
We'll circle
come with
back to that. We'll circle back to that.
Maybe even have an audience vote for it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do the work here. You guys do.
Let's involve these bitches.
Yeah, you're gonna vote on that.
I'm just kidding. I didn't mean that, by the
Yeah,
way.
he did. You should have seen how happy he was.
I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
All right, now we go to the hospital, and Jason's just right up in Lana's face, like, Lana, I don't know if you can hear me, but I just want you to know how much you mean to me.
Still no explanation on where he was. He was gone for quite a while.
And Lex is behind Jason as he says this. And Lex is like, I thought I'd maybe cough or something to let you know I'm here, but I guess that feels kind of forced, doesn't it?
That'd be funnier to be a dick. I was right.
He's like, what's wrong with her? They don't know. Jason's like really caught off guard here. He's like, my name's Jason Teague, Lex Luthor. He's like, I work at the school. I'm the new assistant coach.
What's crazy is that the moment that he says that his name is Jason Teague, he goes, Teague. The Teague firm. And that is where we now have the reveal that Jason's dad owns his own law firm. So obviously Lex already knows about the family. He then makes a comment at Jason. Oh, I guess you went away from the family business a little bit. Smart decision. That's when Jason now admits to us finally that the family cut him off.
He was cut off.
So
Pissed off his dad.
Now it explains why he went after Lana. He had no money.
Like Lana has money?
Poor in love. Together.
That sounds like an awful relationship.
Yeah, I don't think she ever has great ones. Like I said, I think Jason and Clark need to be in the relationship at this point.
Yeah, that was way better than Pete and Clark.
I really like them together. I'm really a fan of this.
I'm fighting for you guys. I'll call y'all Clayson.
So now we have a very interesting scene, though, of not only Jason explaining this, but now it's, I guess, the competition that we used to been able to see from Clark and another guy for Lana's attention. But we're replacing Clark with Lex, and that is why they're having both guys stand on both sides of the bed. It seemed like both of them looking at her at the same time. Let the battle begin.
Lex is just bored, dude, I swear.
That's what you think?
He has nothing to do. I think he's just truly bored. It's like, I'm glad she has someone to check on there,
No, I'm glad
Personal representative from the school.
Pervert.
He's like, clearly, it's obvious to him, like, okay, I get it. He's like, yeah, I just thought I'd stop by on my way home, It was nothing. It was nothing. I don't even care about this girl at all, not one bit. Like, why am I here? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Sucks. You didn't hear what I said, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just don't mind the fact I'm the new assistant coach and I'm here talking to Lana.
Lana deserves the best.
Thanks, Lex.
I hope you're it.
So he just drops the bomb like, oh, I know you're in a relationship.
And Lex walks away trying not to cry.
Yeah, Lex is like, walking away like, what was that?
That was a pouty face because he was upset. You say it's playing around. I say man is trying to hold back tears.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll need another poll on that one because did he not look sad? He looked a little disgruntled by what he just saw.
He really was. She has a new guy. She
did meet not a Teague. No,
she
not
did
a
meet
Teague.
somebody at the mausoleum.
What if it's a last name battle, dude? He's like, oh, she replaced me with a Teague.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like the Montagues, like Romeo and Juliet.
There's no way that Lex would be more threatened by any other guy except Clark.
No, not the Teagues. I hate the Teagues.
What is this? Are they the Cullens?
All right, let's go.
Let's go to a scene we've already seen.
We get into reuse scene of Lois at her torch computer, or Chloe's computer, from the very first episode, Crusade. But we're looking at now her booking an appointment with Dr. Elise Fine, the Breachwood Cosmetic Surgery Medical Center, or whatever.
So her research of finally being an undercover reporter, this is now the start of the career of her cracking the case and her now booking the appointment to get more dirt because her research has now pointed her to Dr. Scab.
Yeah. And now she's going to go undercover, yeah.
And now let's go back to the hospital with outside of Lana's door. We now have the third gentleman that has finally appeared named Clark Kent watching Lana. All of a sudden, Chloe now comes from the elevator. Hey, how's she doing? What seems to be going on?
Did you make sure to fill out your punch card?
Yeah, I'm already at 8 punches.
Yeah, yeah, I did. But I sneaked in another one the other day. Shh.
Clark then says they gave her a sedative, but she keeps saying, don't let him see me, over and over again. Oh my God, it's like she had some breakdown. Chloe has now acknowledged that something seems to be going on, but Clark then remembers Brett was saying the same thing when they brought him in the hospital. And now he says the only similarity that Lana and Brett seem to have is that they have high levels of serotonin.
Yeah.
Chloe then says serotonin. Clark then tries to explain it. Chloe says, I know what it is, dumbass. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, brain chemical. Yeah, LSD, idiot, hallucinogenic type shit. It's like she kept misspelling it in her slander piece for her beauty.
Lois did.
Yeah, Lois kept putting typos and didn't know how to spell fucking...
She just called Lois dumb.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to spell serotonin. She kept spelling it wrong like an idiot. She was probably spelling like Sarah, like the name Sarah, then like Tony in there.
Sarah Tony.
Serotonin, bro.
Oh, why does this keep doing
It's
this?
like, what? Lois, come on, dude. I'm giving you extra credit. Can't spell? No wonder you can't go to Met U. This makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you need more than 5 credits.
No, 5 credits is overdoing it, apparently, so she clearly needed more than the usual. But, yeah, didn't Lana say she saw Brett with Abby? I mean, right before he went crazy? Maybe this procedure made her more beast than beauty. The beast kiss.
Ooh, I like it.
The BK.
Yeah.
Have it your way.
Have it my way if you're CK. But I do want to say, with that dialogue back and forth between Chloe and Clark, finally, we have some Daphne and Velma. I want to give Clark the title of Freddy only so then I can have Lois be Daphne at this point. But the problem is...
Daphne is not a fighter.
Yeah. And Freddy kind of is. So I feel like that Freddy should now go to Lois.
I can agree with that.
Clark could...
Yeah, Clark's never not going to be Daphne.
And I think Daphne should always stay, while then obviously Chloe is our Velma. So my only thing about Shaggy... Is that Jason?
Hell nah.
Who would Shaggy be?
Well, Shaggy is really cool. Like, he's chill.
Would Shaggy be Lana?
Lana, yeah. Forgot she's even part of this game.
I was gonna
she kind of secluded herself.
She's not even in the group anymore. I'd rather Jason join. I like Jason and Clark.
I went to Betty. I am better than other of you. All of you dead people. You dead.
She's not a part of the gang anymore.
Yeah. Whatever. Dude, Clark's Daphne, though. I think Lois should be Freddy.
Lois is a great Freddy because this is where Freddy has the plans that always fail. Lois seems to be that type of Freddy.
Yeah. So, yeah, she goes to the appointment, right? So Lois goes to the appointment.
Speaking of plans.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we need to put this down maybe for best plan or something.
This is definitely up there.
So she goes over here and has an appointment, and my God, all right, Dr. Fine looking great again. My goodness.
My God.
Dr. Scab, we need to chill. Budget's going up, dude. They said, hey, we have enough money. I'm buttoning another button.
I was going to say button one of them. Jesus.
No, it's just two, and that's it. And so she's like... Yeah, so basically it's the whole conversation, like Lois is putting up this facade, like, yeah, my parents don't understand, you know, I just want to change myself to feel happy with who I am. And he's like, I was actually interested in the procedure you did, you know? He's like, yeah, you know, it's really advanced stuff. You know, it took seven surgeries in 2 years for me to look like this. So, like, this stuff is just, you're good in so small amount of time.
I never wanted the same for my daughter, so I decided to develop this little device that's going to be able to make you pretty instantly. Lois says, sign me up. I would love to be a part of that. Please tell me a little bit more. Miss Dr. Scab says, oh my God, I can't wait to sign you up, but wait. You're a shitty reporter.
What is that noise? Oh, you can hear a tape recorder like audibly loud, like you can kind of hear it if it's quiet.
Freddy, this isn't a good plan.
And Lois immediately hears it too. Is like, oh shit. You know what? I'm running late. I'll see you later. And then the doctor's like, are you recording this?
What's great about it is that Lois then says, yeah, and you know what? I'm going to run out of here. Psych. I want to turn around and say, you don't know what it's like to be pretty on the inside and not on the outside. Because beauty is about what's on the inside.
I'm a firm believer of that.
Dr. Scab says, shut the fuck up, and grabs the back of her hair and then shoots her with the needle in the throat.
Bro, straight in the throat. My God, dude.
Yep. Great plan, Lois.
Great plan, Freddy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Freddy.
The people that say that are usually the ones that already have it on the outside.
Did you get that from Lana's plan and Sarah's episode?
Yep.
Let me just
Good
go
reflection.
and stand there while somebody shoots a needle into my neck. And we've also seen Lois whoop some ass. So what, Lois just took that?
Yeah, it was hot. When she pulled her hair back.
All right, let's go to the torch.
So apparently it's already a sloppy place because Lois is trashing it up. And then now Clark and Chloe are going into this whole medicine thing. It says here Dr. Fine was working on a suppression medication called Cerethro. And it was something that was, I guess, the project that was Abby on the trial run for.
Yeah, so it came down to Dr. Scab. That's what Lois found inside of her research. That's what all these files are on side of all the desk on the torch. And it's basically
with finding the research determined that Dr. Scab was attempting this new type of surgery that made them pretty immediately, but there was always side effects involved when it came to the serotonin levels of those patients. But now with her being kicked off of the project that she was once working on, apparently there was some type of cure that was involved with it. So now Chloe and Clark now start to believe, okay, well now we should probably go to Dr. Scab's facility to get that cure, maybe set up our own appointment. Chloe then realizes, hey, Lois is already ahead of the game. I've taught her well, because I'm at a decade at the torch. And my name is Chloe.
And it's confirmed it's Saturday. Her appointment was Saturday at 10:30 a.m.
So that's how great that Daphne and Velma were this episode, is that they were working overtime in order to solve this case. And thank God that they were here, because Freddy got himself into a trap.
Yeah. So Freddy got undressed and put into new clothes. By
Okay,
the
how
doctor.
bad were you freaking out in this part?
What do you mean?
I put in the notes.
Oh, she's half naked?
Yeah.
It's not that crazy. Like, it's not even that revealing.
You were just freaking out about 3-button down Dr. Scab.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, just like the Fifth Element look. It's okay.
I was going to say, you don't like Fifth Element look? You're not that guy?
I mean, it's all right. It's cool.
All right, you're not that guy. Cool.
I'm not that guy, pal.
Did I mention Jason and Clark?
Yeah, I'm turned on with that, dude. Not with Lois. Chill out. Now, yeah, Lois is strapped up here. Now about to go into the little Iron Maiden thing again that Abby went through. We can see these green tubes again of kryptonite juice. It's like your serotonin levels, you'll be building enough to go to the psych ward. Dr. Scab is going full sadistic, bro.
Yes, and Lois is freaking out, saying, oh my God, I need to get out of here. Oh my God. The good news is that somehow Clark is now going into Dr. Scab's office, decides to once again not use X-ray because he does not have it.
He doesn't have this power.
Hey, Joseph. What is he doing instead?
He's just looking at the computer screen, and then he just sees, oh, look.
Oh, that's so cool. How is it moving around like that? What is he doing? Is that a model?
Whoa, what a display. Is that the new model? Chloe doesn't even have that. She's been wanting, maybe I should take it.
She need new heart.
Whoa, is that Lois?
How does it just appear?
What he did for sure, because it didn't show us him leaving Chloe. He definitely took some time to smoke real quick, and then he went. And then now he forgot he has X-ray, but he was like, yo, look at that graph, man.
They have the newest computers.
Floating head. Yo, Chloe doesn't even have this. Whoa. Wait, is that Lois? Oh my God, yeah, I was looking for her, right?
Oh, yeah, Lois is here. I forgot.
Dude, her appointment must be going well.
Hey, do I have superpowers?
All right, so let's go do something real stupid because I'm telling you, he smoked before this. This man speed runs into the office, breaks through the window. He's like, whoa, look at all these green tubes on this big giant case over Lois. And now all this green smoke is coming out. And, Clark's weak. You want to know why? Because it was glowing green when he got in.
Hey, Lois, what are you doing under there?
Good pause. Great pause you did. Anyways, yes. He said, whoa, quit playing around.
I found you.
You trying to play hide and seek? And so, yeah, he
That's
immediately...
why Clark was confused. No X-ray, no anything, just going on in.
He immediately collapses to the floor because kryptonite, in the face. Lois manages to get herself free as Dr. Dr. Scab approaches her, and she goes and does the craziest kick, or would you call it the funniest kick?
You mean how Dr. Scab is at least 20 feet away when Lois throws a kick that somehow sends Dr. Scab 10 feet back? And the other question is, if Lois was able to overpower Dr. Scab that easily, wouldn't she have been able to do that when she grabbed the back of her hair and then shot her with the needle?
Yeah. Also, yeah, she does look good right there. Sorry. Yeah, she looks great. In that little frame they had of her getting up.
No. You said you don't like it.
No, it was good. No,
Maybe
I just forgot.
No.
It wasn't that revealing. It's like a split second.
There's no going backwards. You already made the claim.
I love her so much.
You can't take it back.
She's my queen.
I'm gonna puke.
All right, but so yeah, why couldn't she do that earlier? Well, I mean, but dude, it was getting kinky though. She pulled her hair back.
Dr. Scab then gets up though from that first kick. And then she finds a little,
like a scalpel.
Yeah, that's right.
And Lois helps Clark up because she's like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Can you just get me out of here?" All right.
Dr. Scab then grabs that scalpel and is about to stab him, and then Lois kicks her in the face again and says, "Bitch."
Yeah.
She really said that. That wasn't even just something we made up.
We haven't gotten bitch in this show, have we?
So Lois is breaking some new ground.
Budget's going up. We can afford cuss words.
Okay, how can you afford cuss words and then 4 buttons down?
Dude, a lot is coming into the picture. We're going to get Flash this season, dude. Budget is going up.
Spoiler, dude.
Is that a spoiler? If you haven't seen that episode, you're an idiot by now.
We've only said this about 4 times.
Yeah, I think we talked about it first season.
Whenever this episode passes, I think we're just going to be done with the season.
Yeah, you know what? There's not much to live. Maybe Aquaman. Actually, no, Aquaman's good. Even Cyborg's episode's good.
So we're going to have to watch those? What season is that? That's not in season 4.
5 and 6.
I was going to say, I don't remember those episodes at all.
Yeah.
Man.
Aquaman's good.
I don't know. We probably have to then watch the first episode that they made.
Well, that's not him, though.
Well, who cares?
Okay, we can watch it. All right, I'll do it.
All right, sweet. All right, let's then go back to, what is this? Her room inside of her apartment. Is this her apartment inside of the town?
Yes. This is the apartment. So Lana's like, I don't know how to say this to you without sounding really stuck up.
It's really nice.
She
did well with this apartment here. I'm kind of a fan.
Adam probably shit on this place. He did not do anything in there but fucking throw around shit. Probably had dirty dishes everywhere. Remember how dirty she was? When Lex was wiping her cheek?
But it had a king bed.
Oh, nice. He sweated all over it every night.
So I'm just really kind of talking to you right now because I put in the notes. I hate these scenes that they keep trying to sell us between them.
Dude, Lana is basically, I don't know how to sound like really stuck up, but like, you know, freshman year, I was a cheerleader. And that was like all I cared about.
This is just Lana and Jason going back and forth with their crap again. And we did this last episode too. I'm not giving them this. They don't get rewarded for just... This is fake to me. I don't know them. Jason and Clark are building a relationship. I have Lana and Jason just wanting to have sex everywhere. They're building nothing.
Yeah, and I don't get what she's meaning by this. Like, you know, it's like so concerned about the beauty outside of me. It's like, I'm wondering if you really just know the real me, you know?
I bet you $100 she knows nothing about him.
Yeah.
She didn't know he's a coach. She didn't know he's a football player. Bet she doesn't know he's rich. Bet she doesn't know that he has a firm with the family. She doesn't know anything. She never asked the guys anything that she is. It makes no sense to me, which is why I put in the notes. I'm tired of this, Lana.
Dude, she's so desperate.
Grow up.
Desperate, dude.
Just, what are we doing? Why can't we mature?
Because she's desperate.
Jesse wants her to still stay the same in season 4 because that's what this is. This is just the exact same thing that we've seen with all of our guys. All of them.
Oh, you like his sweet little line?
There's like 5 of them now.
The reasons that I love you is not something you can see in the mirror. That's so good, man. I'm going to write that.
I'll use that later.
Yeah, I'll use that later on my other host.
Let's hug. Oh
you
my
notice
God.
how he said that she beats him at Xbox like it's nothing?
Hey, Joseph.
When has she ever played any games?
They've been together for 3 to 5 months. Who knows at this point?
What the hell?
But all I know is with them, I don't believe them. I believe nothing with them.
I believe in their love.
I enjoy him more than I do her. I'm at that point with Jason.
That's pretty hot.
She is just pissed me off I'm done. You're the exact same person. You don't change.
Leave her alone, dude. She's trying.
I'm about to throw things at my
She's
screen
really
at
trying.
her at this
She
point.
tried cheating in art school, okay? And she couldn't even do that.
She couldn't trace. She couldn't take photos.
Now she's trying to... Now they just gave her the most simplest assignment. Read these books.
What?
What books?
Am I supposed to understand the
I've seen that
symbols?
symbol. I'll read it. I promise I will. Last chance, Lana. She's never going back to Paris.
By the way, you can take this next wonderful scene.
All right, cool. So we have the best son and father moment.
Fuck
John
you.
ripped on here.
Look at his muscles.
He's looking ripped, doing some actual farm work. He was really sleeping in that coma. And so...
Yeah, look at those guns. What if Martha put weights in his arms? It's like, you're not going to lose it.
He's like, well, son, if you want to be a part of this team, that's just... you want to be an adult? You're going to have to, be an adult in this family. You're going to have to really tell us and warn us and talk to us about things before you do it.
All right.
Okay.
No.
And then,
Joseph,
but Clark says,
Joseph.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Dad, but I'm going to stay on the team.
No. Joseph, if he would have asked his dad before he tried out,
He'd say no.
would his reaction have been the exact fucking same?
Yeah.
Okay. John is the worst.
It's like, son, I understand, it's your senior year, you're growing up, and you're going to make a lot of your own decisions now. But if you want to be seen as an adult in this family... So I guess I jumped ahead.
Who cares?
You're going to start to act like you're going to have to start to act like one. All right? It's like, adult in this families don't run off and do things without discussing them first.
You son of a bitch. You sack of crap.
Wait, so he just roasted his son because he left twice. And then...
Did he do that in a few episodes back?
And then John did it to Martha by making the deal with Jarrell.
What? What's going on? I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you, Joseph, because all I hear is a hypocrite in the background.
No, it's cool, man. Just let it ride because look at this.
Look at my guns.
Clark is going to say, well, Dad, let me just ask you one question then. Are you going to let some player from Met U teach your son how to play football?
Oh my
Huh, Pop?
God.
Huh? And John's like, you son of a bitch. Give me that ball, son. Go deep.
And then Clark goes deep. John throws a hell of a pass. And then Clark forgets what game they are playing. And then dunks the football. Or then John starts cheering. I'm pretty sure John and Clark made their own game and developed something on the farm. Where this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. Jesus.
That's how you play it. Stop. It's like basketball.
Let's go back to Smallville High.
Oh, yes. We're going to get some of our best material of the episode. All right, so Lois is actually reading her article and admiring it here in the hallway.
Front page of the Torch, because Chloe doesn't need those articles. Finally, she has somebody doing their job. Mm-hmm. I hope Clark is out there listening to this.
He's so happy about that. Are you kidding me? He has more time to smoke.
I got the mats!
He's doing football now. Dude, he's occupied, bro. He's living his life.
What? He gets the sports page. The football
easy.
Team.
He knows all the gossip and what's going on with the, players wise. Like,
damn,
it's just easy setup.
By the way, she's got herself a team here now.
This is the best team ever.
Yeah.
It's like, and of course, Lois trying to rub it off. I had a typo, whatever. It's like, all right, whatever. But look,
looks like I know you love this.
What do you mean?
I know. No, I know that Chloe says to Lois, "I know that you love doing this." Because this seems to be something that you have a knack for. No.
So they talk about, how Lois is probably going to enjoy doing the Torch. But it's like, come on, it's your new debut as Smallville's newest celeb. You're going to definitely enjoy this pep rally, Lois. Aren't you excited? She's like, no, I don't care. Like, pretty much. It's like, look.
Chloe then still says, to your point earlier, that it was not a setup, in fact. And Chloe then says, listen, I'm still standing by my point of the rhinoplasty, of people being able to get that done. But who cares? Because what I want to be able to show you, Lois, you got fan mail.
Yeah,
because
you
are
got
a great
acknowledgement.
reporter.
You got acknowledgement on your story. It's a great story. So it looks like your expose struck a couple chords. And she's like, wow, a life-changing experience? Please, there's no way these guys are for real. And then Chloe's like, whatever, dude, but I know inside it's getting to you. Welcome to the bullpen, Miss Lane. Ooh.
The way she said that, I'm not going to lie. I got a little excited.
And look at her. Lois is like, okay. And then now Chloe says this. Now I'm off to see Clark Kent in a wet t-shirt. Care to join me? And man, Chloe's looking great, bro.
Chloe's looking great.
We got some, thick. THICC, bro.
Pretty sure it was showing in the back there, too. Yeah.
And there's something to grab on.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
She is recruit
we love
me.
you. Recruit me, please.
If you're listening to this in prison right now,
Allison, just get that we get it. We get it. We would have joined you. We would have joined you.
Just make sure you give me a pink ribbon.
You're gonna brand me where no one can see, maybe on my ass or something. Okay. Not on the cheek.
Burn me on my face.
Not on my back. Not on my arm. Nope. Not on my leg. My ass. So
let's go to the best moment in the entire episode.
Pep rally time. This truly is a great moment. This scene is very memorable for me. So we're at the dunk tank and we're trying to get Clark Kent wet this time. And Clark's like, come on, Lois, show me what you got.
You can't do anything.
Yeah. He's like, well, wouldn't you like to know? He's like, oh, dude, I'm going to get you. He's like, yeah, that'll be the day.
And everyone's like, Clark's acting like a douche. Dunk.
Dunk. And what are we playing in the back, Taylor?
We are playing some Avril Lavigne. You are everything that I wanted. Because we were meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it.
Yeah, there you go.
So much for my happy ending.
Yeah, let's.
Oh.
Yeah, and so Lois manages to toss it, completely dunks the man, and Chloe, everyone, the crowd goes crazy. And now they're high-fiving, whatnot. Clark's all happy. He's like, damn, she got me. He's having fun. Lois
No.
But now...
Joseph, this isn't a having fun smile.
Okay, yeah.
Eyes never go to anybody else.
That's true. And now Lois is running up to Clark, and they're just making full eye contact, just having fun with it. She just rubs his head like all wet, like a little kid almost. Like,
and
I don't know.
He tries to splash her, or then he even does the exact same thing to his hair. You got me good.
Yeah, and
I love you.
Yeah, dude. That's the first glimpse of it right there.
That was interesting. Mm-hmm. And I will say this: if you are Clark, she ran up to you in order to do that to your hair. You're honestly in the back of your mind, please do it again.
Because what it seems like, it's just like, damn, I really like you. I really like you.
That was
I get along with you well.
A big time flirty moment from Lois. And now we are having a slow-mo scene of the Avril Lavigne song still playing in the background.
And you dive into this part.
And now we have a very jealous look from Chloe Sullivan, where now she looks crushed because she has noticed that Lois and Clark have not taken their eyes off of each other. And you and I talked about this before the show, and you were kind of shocked by my reaction to it. And what I said about the scene, I felt bad for her. Now, I get it. Everyone out there, tell you're a Chloe fan, shut the fuck up. But let me put it to you this way. It's more depressing than you ever could believe. The entire point of this episode is a facade. Chloe believing in plastic surgery. Chloe now truly believes that she is just not attractive towards Clark. Like that Clark just does not find her good looking whatsoever.
It's not there for him.
Exactly. And the reason why you and I have talked about this off camera was, what's wrong with Chloe at this point when isn't Lois's personality kind of similar?
If not more aggressive.
So
I think she's a little more aggressive.
And Chloe has been more aggressive in previous episodes where Clark has been turned off by that, always then threatening friendship. It's no matter what Chloe does or acts like, Clark is just never into it. So at this point, I'm sorry to have to make this point, but it's about looks. And Chloe just doesn't do it for him. And I think that was the realization at the end of this episode. And that's why I kept leaning on Chloe maybe wanting that plastic surgery to change herself to become attractive for Clark.
Damn.
It's
deeper meaning on her opinion on it.
Yes. It's
like
not.
I would do it.
It's not just the same old jealousy. This is a true realization of, I'm not pretty.
Wow. They're getting really close.
And it's,
I can definitely see as well, she's getting jealous of just how close they're being now.
well,
she's getting more attention in a way.
But how could you not think that when Lana had a certain personality where you thought that's what Clark would be attracted to, so you let it go? But then you have your cousin who virtually acts the same type of way as you, the outgoing personality, and now the reporter, but it seems like Clark is just more into her than you.
Mm-hmm.
And the only explanation for me is looks. And that's what I thought the point of the episode was.
Yeah, and it sucks to see it, and then the episode literally ends on Chloe just looking back and forth.
We were meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it.
And her head goes down, and then the credits roll, and it's like just a sad note on Chloe, because now that will be a lingering thing from now on, like for the rest of the season, I think.
You want to have sex with my cousin, but not me.
Well, cool. He's into my cousin. What a burn.
What a burn,
dude. And ironic, he was in a dunk tank, dude. He was cool while he burned.
Can you just be into somebody that's not my cousin or my roommate? Can you just, get away from all the people that I know, please, Clark? I wasn't upset with Alicia. Date her again.
Oh.
Nope. Joseph, calm down. Calm down. We're not doing...
Best episode, man.
Episodes.
Yeah. But yeah, we end on that. Façade is done. Lots of things happen, I feel like.
Nope.
Maybe? What all happened, huh?
Nope, nothing happened.
We got a new power?
What power?
That doesn't really make sense.
Doesn't work.
It's a kryptonite power, but good job, Dr. Scab.
Oh, you know what? You know what happened? Jason and Clark got close. And I think that's what was really important.
Clark's on the football team. He's quarterback now.
Yes. That was the point of this episode.
Or Lois also doing her first article and actually going
and being a reporter.
Being a reporter.
Interesting.
Because she did some undercover work too.
So there we go.
Rookie shit, mind you, but she still did it.
Better than Matt's and lunch menu.
Better than Pete, probably.
Pete was just the camera guy taking photos.
Better than Clark.
Clark doesn't even show up to do his job.
He got distracted by the computer. He said, yo, I need that model.
I still can't believe... Hold on. What is that?
Dude, what?
That's so crazy.
This place is expensive.
How do they do it? Oh, is that a camera? Oh, hey, Lois!
Man, so what an episode. Next one we have episode 4, Devoted. It's going to be more so on the Clark joining the football team. And
so hopefully more high school drama. I'm always into this episode. Was at least fun for us. It's getting back to the old roots of Smallville, of what Smallville is all about the jealousy, the triangles, the relationships. The problem is everyone seems to have progressed except for Lana. And it seems to be going in a fucking circle.
It's great.
I
can't wait to see more of it.
Nope.
I love her.
I just want Jason and Clark.
She's totally me to freak. I'm so attracted to her.
At least I did get confirmation on that.
That's true. That's something new too, and we got confirmation on that. So
no matter what anybody tells us,
rainy day. I'm sorry. Just you suck for that one. You know.
Oh my God! Fight!
Like, come on, man. Like, you should have just agreed with me in the first place. We would have been best friends.
Dang.
But you ruined it. You ruined us.
Dang.
So, whatever. Anyways, everyone, thank you again for listening. And yeah, so next week we'll have Devoted. Again, follow us on everything. YouTube, Twitter, whatever you can, dude. You know, we're going to have those polls coming up. So make sure to do that, Taylor. And yeah, so we can figure out what do we want to call this power. But yeah, we'll see you next week. Somebody Save Me podcast is out.
Am I pretty?
Hell no.